Welcome back. I am back today with another video for Mermay. Today's prompt is Ariel, and the prompt was provided by Maddie Arts on Instagram. As usual, I will have her linked below, and I will also have all the prompts that I'm planning on doing / have done for the month of Mermay all down below in the description as well. So just like the last couple illustrations that I showed on here, I started the sketch for this in my sketchbook, just pencil on paper, just to get all the shapes and all the stuff down. I did end up tweaking a little bit of the proportions with the liquify tool once I had it on Procreate, which you probably already saw in the beginning of this, just to fix the proportions a little bit because they were a little bit off. I did struggle with this quite a bit, and I think it's because it wasn't my own piece, so to speak. It's a character that is very well known, and I was trying to kind of copy her whole look and everything, and I think it made it a little more difficult because I didn't feel as free creatively when I was drawing this, which is my own fault. I could have done this completely differently and just had, her signature red hair and Flounder, of course, near her or something, but I should have, looking back at it now, done it kind of in my own style or like in my own interpretation so that I would have been much more comfortable with it, and it probably would have turned out a little bit better than it ended up. But still, I think it turned out pretty decent. It wasn't terrible. But I think that's a big part of the art journey. I think it's really important to try different styles, whether you're trying to emulate someone else, or you can even just try to copy and study someone else's style. Obviously, don't take credit for it as your own because it is not yours. You are just doing a study in that case, and credit where the source was from, of course. But I think it's important to try different styles and different approaches to things and try to see what you like and don't like, because if you don't try it, how are you going to know if you like it? You might end up trying a style that you never thought you'd like, and it ends up being something you really enjoy making. So it's important to sometimes step out of your comfort zone and just try something completely new. Through this process, I realized that I am not very good at creating those pretty Disney faces, at least not comfortably yet at all. I'm on my way there. I mean, she doesn't look horrible, but you can tell that she doesn't look quite the same as the Disney version. So I'll get there at some point. You know what they say, practice makes perfect. The other thing, I don't know if you'll notice in this image, is that I kind of chopped off one hand. I was struggling to figure out how to position the other hand. I didn't really know what to make her other hand do, so I just cut it off the page and hoped that it wouldn't be noticeable. I don't think anyone will really call me out on it unless you watch this video and notice it, but that's okay. We're just gonna go ahead and ignore that for the remainder of this illustration. But my point with all that is just that it's okay to leave some things out that you don't know how to draw quite yet, or you just aren't comfortable with. It doesn't mean you should always take it out. You should always try it. I did try it, and at least I have one of the hands there. It's not like I got rid of both hands completely, but it's okay if sometimes you just can't get it and you just have to move on. So I did move on, and then I started working on little Flounder. I couldn't have Ariel and not have Flounder. I was kind of more excited to draw Flounder than I was to draw Ariel, in all honesty, just because he's just so cute. The only thing I really struggled with Flounder is the line art portion, and that's because Ariel, as you can see in this image, doesn't have really any line art on it. I kind of got rid of all the line art on her and did it just through the shading and stuff. But with Flounder, I tried that, and just the shading looked really awkward and weird. Like you couldn't see the shapes of his face and stuff really well without any line art. So I had to go back in and add the line art for him, and now it looks a little unbalanced because Flounder has the cute little line art, so it looks more animated, and Ariel doesn't have any line art, but it's okay. I think still looks cute, and Flounder is always cute anyway, so it's all good. It worked out in the end. I also just added a little extra purple flowery thing on her tail because just thought it looked cute. And then I went ahead and I put in a quick little background. I did a pretty simple background on this one compared to the last illustration. I just put in a blue background and then kind of cleaned it up a little bit. Then I went back in and added like a darker blue and made it kind of like a gradient, so it looked like she was in like water a little bit. Kind of looks like ripples, not really. I just really didn't know what to do with the background. All I knew is I didn't want it to be super busy because I didn't want it to take the focus away from the characters. So I just made it simple, and then I adjusted some of the curves and stuff to make the colors pop. And here is the final piece. I hope you guys liked it, and as always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye!